Hello and welcome to this video. Now in this video tutorial I'm going to walk you through how you can make highly engaging videos using consistent characters, and essentially this will give you a great insight when it comes to viral ideas, okay, making viral video. Now when it comes to creating characters and the consistency of it, okay, let me show you some examples. So here's a quick example. You can check this on YouTube. So I want to use this as kind of a reference. So you can see we've got these characters here where the cat is with the baby running. The baby is on a motorcycle. Got another one there with the cat running off with the cubs of a lion, and the lion's chasing behind. And there are so many more. You can see just a huge variety of different level of videos that are created. And one of the key things just to remember, like some of the views of these videos, like 10 million here, 31 million views there, 1.9, etc, etc. So what I want to share with you today in this video specifically is how you can create these type of videos. And remember, this doesn't have to be 3D or Pixar style or cartoon style. You can make human realistic, 2D, 3D, etc, etc. So you can really make beautiful cinematic style videos like this. And what I want to do is actually show you the workflow and how you can create these types of videos, especially when it comes to the prompt, and how you can get the assistance from AI also to help you create these prompts so you never get stuck, and it just help you with your workflow and the creativity. So let me show you an example now. So if I come here, okay, VideoExpress, and I open this project that was created, and so I want to first share with you just the example of it, and then I'll show you step by step how you can actually replicate or recreate something similar. Okay, so once you understand the workflow, we can keep creating videos with that level of consistency. Okay, so I'm going to play that there.
Words, just melody.
And here will be another one as well, more 3D Pixar style.
Every key, I find my way.
And here's another one. So we can repurpose the same characters time and time again. Okay, so a lot of these were taken as inspiration even by doing a little bit of research. And the key here is, by doing the research, I could take a screenshot of these very images, any kind of videos that you want to kind of model. I could take a screenshot and I jump over to ChatGPT, and you can see here's an example of those two cats, okay, as a demonstration. So here's the cats here using those characters. ChatGPT was very kind enough where I could ask it and request for it the exact prompt. Now with the prompt, first we're going to create the image, and then subsequently you have the choice of then creating the video action prompt. Okay, first you create the scenery, the subjects that you want to create for your video, and then you can have that specific video action prompt. Now every time I went through this process, I put this all into a document, okay, and the document would look something like this. So it helped me with my workflow, so I can make different characters, and it allowed me to just track the information as well. So I had these, I had a breakdown first of the scene I wanted to create, and this was all done with ChatGPT. Once I request from ChatGPT, okay, I need to re-engineer this image, give me the prompt for this particular image. It gave me a nice breakdown. Then I could then request it, can you create a full 5-part video storyboard that I'm going to use with cats in raincoat, okay? So then you can see it then gave me 5 scenes. I think I probably added another one, just one on top, because they were, really nice. And here we can see then I can request, please provide me with both the image prompt and video action prompt. Okay, and how that would look, you can just see I've written it there. I don't have to be perfect with the grammar, but when it comes to ChatGPT, it'll understand. So make another prompt. We need 5 clips to create, 4 more image scene prompts and video action prompts, and there you go. It's just give me the 5-part prompts, both image prompt and video action prompt. So this allowed me to develop the idea and actually help me create everything that I needed. Once I have this, then it's very easy for me to just take the prompt first and foremost of these characters and then build. Now, before you start building, this is going to be key in order to create these consistent videos, okay, these characters, and have that ability to consistently create scenes with the same characters. First, we need to generate this very first reference image, okay, because anything that comes after that, it's going to be, if you don't have the initial scene, then it's just not going to happen. Now, the other way, yes, if you want to create just a quick video using just a prompt, okay, text to video, you can do that. However, if you're doing this for the very first time, let me show you now, okay, very first time, I would suggest, if you don't have things like Artistly, you can create images using VideoExpress. Let's start like this. Look, create with AI. First, what I would do as a reference image, you can build your image here, okay. So where it says create from prompt, it will say the image scene prompt. Now, if I go back and I asked ChatGPT for a breakdown of that image that I took, it gave me a nice breakdown, isn't it, here? I come back, I paste, and what I can do, I paste that in there, and then I'm going to ask it, okay, to create an image. Now, the reason I'm creating this image is because then what I'm going to plan to do, once I'm happy with the image, then I can move on to the next feature called consistent character. That's where you can then build your ongoing consistent character image scenes, and then you can obviously use the video action prompt. Okay, so now I have this image. Check this out. A beautiful image with two cats in raincoats. Very human realistic image. You can see people in the background. So nice, blurring of the lens in the background. So what I need to do, always make sure you save that image if you're happy with it, and if you would like to, you can actually go and create another version if you so desire. So you can, you can keep creating versions until you're happy. Alternatively, you can keep refining the image scene prompt until you are happy. Okay, here's another one as well. So very nice indeed. These ones are looking directly at the camera. So you can save them, keep them as references if you want. Okay, so what I do now, you're probably thinking, can we create a video action, using this? Yes, you can. However, the reason I'm not going to is because each time I use it, it won't keep giving me the consistent characters. Every time I'm building out, it will give me something different, isn't it? It may give me something that's close as, but I want consistency. So now what do? So I close this and I go to create with AI. Okay, I go to consistent character. Now with consistent character, now it's going to ask me for a reference photo. Now if you have more than one character, obviously you can select 2D or 3D, and you can actually two. For this one, I don't need to because I have that image. So what I do now, it says reference photo. I'm going to go to my AI images because these were the ones that I'd literally just created, and I'm now going to select. Once I choose it, check this out. There we have. That was the reference image that we create. So if we'd done it the other way around, if we tried to come in and create, we wouldn't be able to do it because it would ask you for a reference photo. So this is the other method that I just showed you at the start is a great way of creating the reference photo. Now, image scene prompt. I come back to my workflow, my document here. If you have ChatGPT, no problem. You can, if you want to work from here, you can. You just take your prompt. In my case, look, I copied the prompts and I put them here, same way. I come back to the image scene prompt and I paste. And I create image, okay? While it's creating the image scene prompt, now I want to go to the video action prompt. I make a copy of that, come back, and I can paste that, but I'm going to wait patiently. I don't create the video, not until the image is rendered. So in this new image scene prompt, two adorable kittens wearing raincoats, they're walking hand in hand, okay? There we go, they're walking hand in hand, exactly the same. And now, video action prompt, the kittens slowly walk toward the camera, holding hands, light rain falling around them, boots splash gently in puddles, background cars and buildings softly fade in and out of focus. That's the video action prompt. Once I've done that, I'm happy with that. I can boost the length if I want, and then I select create video. Okay, really simple, easy process to follow. And what do I do now? I go back to either ChatGPT or your document. I go to my second scene now. I take my image prompt, okay, the image scene prompt. I come back now, and all I do is update the image scene prompt here, paste it, and then I can create a new image based on scene number 2. Next, once I have pasted that image prompt, I come back and I take my video action prompt, return back to VideoExpress, and where it says video action prompt, I put the updated prompt, and I wait until the new image loads and designs. There we have our 2 images. Now I have the updated video action prompt, and then I go ahead and select create video, and that's it. And I'm going to do that throughout all of the scenes. The next one here, we've got them jumping in the puddle. I come here, copy the prompt, return back, and paste the image scene prompt, select create image. Then I can return back to my document because I need the video action prompt. Once I have it, copy, I come back to my video action prompt, and what do? I'm just going to wait until this loads, and then once the image has been generated, then I create video. Okay, there we go. They're jumping around and create video. Now, once that's done, all we simply do, you can see your video will appear in the media library. So if I go to the media library, it will be processing. So I go to my AI videos, and there we go. We have our 3 videos now processing. So that's it, a really simple process. Now next, let me show you something else. So if you want to create more than one character, okay, so I go back to consistent character. I select 2D because I can add 2 reference images. I go to my Artistly images because Artistly also helps me with beautiful images, and I've got these 2 cats now. Okay, I've got this number 1 cat there, and the second character I can use little baby. Once I have those 2 characters, you can see, look, I've got a cat and a baby. Now what I did, if I scroll down in my ChatGPT, you can see some of the examples that I create. Simply come over and have fun. Okay, share those images and reverse engineer those images. Now what I can do, I've got some examples here. Okay, these are the 2 characters. And one thing I would like to suggest when you're creating your reference photos, again, you can create these in VideoExpress like I have created these. And in terms of these, you can see the prompts, humanoid orange tabby cat. And one of the key things is white, pure white background. Again, pure white background. And I've done that purposely, okay, because I want a nice, clean, easy to use image without complicating the environment. And I can have AI do the environment for me. Now, once I'm happy with that, remember, it's the same process. ChatGPT will create me everything, 5 scenes, and I want to create an emotional story based on these guys. Image prompt, come back here, image scene prompt, paste, and I just simply select create image. Let's first create the image, and then secondly, once the image is created, you get your video action prompt, and then you make sure you add it like so, and then you go off and render. So really easy to follow steps. It's not very complicated at all. Maybe it might be a little bit daunting when you're doing it for the first time, but you can kind of see how simple this is to do. And here we have those 2 cats, okay? So it's made a nice Pixar style. And remember, you can test things out. If you want a 3D style, you can. And then you could recreate the image. And the good thing is you can always check which image you like. Okay. And once I've done that, now what I can do, this one's loading, we'll wait for that to load. Okay, and this one actually looks a lot better. Because if I look at this one, they're both very good, but the baby in this one looks more human. Okay, once I'm happy with that, I've got my video action prompt is in there, and I go and select create video. Okay, and the difference is, you probably noticed, is it's gone on photorealistic, but I'm going to stick with 2D. There we have those 2, and then I go to the second part of scene number 2. Same thing, copy and paste the image scene prompt, come here, paste it in the box, create the image, and then while that's loading, I can come back to my video action prompt, make a copy, and then I add it, and that's it. That's how quick it is. You can really jump from your workflow sheet. In this case, there's a document. I'll make sure this is available to you, and we can go back and forward and go test this out. Remember, if you want to change, okay, I'll put this photo realistic. If you want to change the device or the aspect ratio, landscape 16:9, or if you want it more mobile, then just select which one applies to you, and it'll create you the image in those dimensions. Okay. So once this image now appears, you can see, look, this one, sometimes the image may not be up to exactly what you're looking for, so don't be shy that you can create different versions, see which one you like. So for this one, let's say create image. Okay. And then once it's created and you're happy with it, and it may, with AI, no AI is going to be perfect. However, it's just about making sure you have those images in place. Okay. And then once you're happy with it, let's just go and select create video. And then you can see what we've done earlier. We go to show me, and we have our videos that we've done before. Okay. So here we have now, these were the cats in the raincoat, and once we come and we see these videos, simply drag it and drop it into the timeline. That's it. Drag scene number 1, scene number 2 of our story, and scene number 3 of our story. And now if we play it, okay, beautiful scene. See the nice shadows, the little ripples in the water as they're walking, and there's humans in the back. Okay, yeah. Scene number 2. And then they're running through the puddles. So, it just goes to show how easy and simple it is. And let me show you some previous examples of that level of consistency of characters. You can see here we have these other little cats. And remember, you could do this for anything, it's just not cartoons. And some of the viral videos with a little duck with an apple, got a little cat running with a baby. You're gonna nice little human style kitten. Hyper realistic, human styled cat riding a motorcycle. So brilliant, cinematic style animations, and the list goes on. Okay. So remember the steps that we took. Create with AI. You can create your reference image if you don't have one already. Once you create that reference image, you can save it. Then you can come to consistent character, and you can walk through the steps as I mentioned in this, in this course. Now, if you don't want to make consistent character, that's also fine. You can use both image to video, so you can just select an image of yours and it'll generate into a video, or you can do text to video. Okay. But again, if you want a good level of consistency, continuity of those characters, and build it from scratch, you can obviously go through the steps I mentioned today, and then use consistent character if you want to make those ongoing content that people know, like, and trust. Okay, so hopefully you've enjoyed this very quick video, just walking you through how you can make these amazing style viral videos when it comes to consistency or consistent character functionality using VideoExpress.